Good afternoon, welcome to another of my adventures. Today is New Year's Eve, would you believe, and I'm squeezing out one last camp of the year and seeing it out in style. I won't tell you where I am at the moment, see if anyone recognises it later on, but I'll give you a clue. I have parked up my Dick Hudson's, the world famous Dick Hudson's. That means anything to anybody? So for those worrying, this is a local camp. Where I live is still in tier 3. I've not moved out of my tier. This is all within walking distance of my house, just about. Would you believe this, where I am today, I don't think I've ever been here before, not by this route, which is weird because it's right on my doorstep. Like I say, lockdown's forced us all to be a bit more creative with where we go walking and camping. So this is only my second local wild camp, and as you can see there's plenty of snow. The forecast was light snow tonight and then clear in the morning, with temperatures down to -6, which I can live with, so we'll just have to see how it goes. So come back to you shortly. Let's just take in some of the view. So as I was saying earlier, I'm in uncharted territory a little bit here. So I've never been up on these moors from this way before. So I've no idea where I'm going to pitch. I've got a rough idea. Did the usual Google maps and then Google pics to see what sort of the land was. There's an awful lot of heather, which makes it hard to pitch. But hopefully I'll find, I mean it's only a small tent, I don't need loads of room. But hopefully I'll find somewhere I can plonk it. And it's not frozen up here, there's no danger of being boggy. I mean, everywhere I'm going, it's frozen rock solid, and a lot of it is like lethal, it's like an ice rink. All this. So it's very slippy, which reminds me, I should have ordered those spikes, mini spikes, micro spikes, a while ago. I keep forgetting. So they'd just be a little bit handy in this kind of conditions. I've got winter boots on. I'm wearing my usual Scarpa Manta Pro GTX, so they're doing fine. But when it's icy, you can just do those little spikes to get a little bit of extra grip. Well, the dreaded mist is coming. I'm hoping it might disappear soon. But as you can see, I'm looking around me. It's something going on over there. I don't know if you heard that on camera, but someone screaming and shouting. I don't know if someone's falling over. Anyway, yeah, so you can see beautiful sun. Love a winter sun in the mist. But it's not going to be very good views, is it? But that said, I was hoping I'd get some views of maybe some fireworks if people are celebrating at midnight. But if this cloud or fog or whatever it is doesn't bugger off, it's not likely, is it? So it came in pretty quick, so with a bit of luck it might disappear pretty quickly too. So keeping everything crossed. It's absolutely beautiful, but when it's clear like this, look at that sun. As you can see, it's I don't know what time it is. I would say it's about 3 o'clock-ish. So I'll be losing light very shortly because the sun's getting pretty low now. So I really should be looking for somewhere to perch. Now, there's a place around here called Cowper's. I don't pronounce that, Cowper's or Cooper's Cross, and it's a bit further on here. Now I googled that, and when I looked at all the Google images, they look like there should be somewhere I could put my tent up. But often what you see on Google is not always a definite accurate representation. So We shall see, but I should be there, all being well, in about 10 or 15 minutes. So fingers crossed I'll have somewhere flat to perch, because if you can see around here, it's all heather. So I'd struggle to pitch my tent on any of it. So fingers crossed, I'll bring you back shortly. I don't know the history of this. If I can find out any history of it, I shall pop a link on. But I say, it just came up when I was looking on the maps. So, but there is absolutely nowhere around here to wild camp, really. There's a lot of dirt tracks that look like Land Rovers coming up here, so I don't want to put my tent up somewhere and then get squished in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning. Just thought I'd take a bit more footage because I don't know if these colours will come out, but that's the opposite side of the valley to where the sun's going down, so it's obviously reflecting on the clouds. I say the colours probably don't do it justice on this camera, but the flag's gone away again. Can't make its mind up. So you'd think now I've got another hour of daylight, but if it comes in again you think I've got 20 minutes of daylight. So need to stop dawdling and find somewhere to camp. So the clouds seem to have dropped now, and that's a cloud inversion of sorts over there in Ilkley Valley. I think it's, sorry, Wharfdale Valley, down where Ilkley is. My screen on this thing is only small, so I don't know where that comes out, but it's pretty cool. And you've got another inversion over that side, just. That's what winter walking is all about, those winter sunsets and sunrises, and walking in snow and getting those colours in the sky that you only get in winter. So it's nice to see. Like I say, they never come out as well on the film as they do in, you know, to the human eye, but it's the next best thing, so I'll have to make do. Okay, so I'm at camp. I ended up pitching in the dark because I couldn't find anywhere suitable for a change. In fairness, it's my own fault. I didn't leave myself enough time to get to have a proper shufty around the area. So I ended up pitching at about, I don't know, 4:45, 5 o'clock-ish, which is virtually dark. I've not found the best pitch. I'll show it in the morning. It's not too bad, but it's all heather, so I've had to go on stamping down as much as I can to make it like as flat. But I mean, you don't really feel it when you're in an airbed. But it's not the most uneven pitch, but it's not certainly not the flattest. So I'm all set up. Tent's a bit of a tip because I've just piled everything out in my rucksack. So I'm going to get a brew on, get some warmer clothes on because I'm now sat still, and I'm going to get something to eat. So I'll bring you back shortly. Hiya, I'm all fed and watered. I've had chicken fried rice today for tea, which was another Sea to Summit special. Not Sea to Summit, Summit to Eat, sorry. I've had a Summit to Eat meal, freeze-dried, really nice, very substantial. If I get hungry a bit later on, I've got a rice pudding with strawberries, which is really, really nice. And I've also just polished off full packet of Jaffa cakes. So I think I'm going to just put some dry, well, this socks is slightly damp. I don't know if it's sweat or what, but because it's so cold, minus 6 degrees at the moment, because it's so cold, because my feet are like a little bit damp because I sweated a bit. I'm going to take them off and put some dry socks on. Otherwise my feet will never get warm because my toes are freezing. Yeah, there's very little wind at the moment, which is great. And well, it's great for two reasons. It means I might sleep a little bit better, but mainly because where I've pitched, it's so... I mean, it's my fault. I should have brought some proper big stakes, but it's not so much the snow that's the issue. It's the fact that it's all quite thick grass. You know, like you get on moorland with heather and stuff. So they're going through the snow, no problem. But the grass is so spongy that, you know, I've had to really, really kind of dig down and find some good spots. But I don't think it's going anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere with me in it, and it's not forecast to be that windy, so it shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully, if you hear from me tomorrow, I'm halfway down to the Cow and Calf. You know, it's been a very windy night, but all being well, it should be great. I've got a little special treat for midnight to see in the new year. I've got some Baileys to go in my hot chocolate, and I've got a special hot chocolate bomb, which I'll show you later when I'm going to make that. I got that for Christmas. You're supposed to pour boiling milk onto it, and it turns into hot chocolate. So although it's been in my rucksack and it's like -6, so it's probably a frozen solid, so who knows what might happen later on. That could be something interesting to watch. So I'll catch you in a bit. I'm going to get my sleeping bag and get warmed up. I might have much Coronation Street. See you in a bit. Well, it's about 8:30 now. The plan was to stay open till midnight and watch the fireworks, because I'm up on the tops of the moors overlooking Ilkley. So the plan was to watch the fireworks at midnight, but there's been a massive cloud inversion all afternoon, which is very pretty, but it's so thick that I can hear fireworks going off all night. I can't see a thing, so I don't think it's showing any signs of shifting, so I may not stay up till midnight, because what's the point? Anyway, if I don't check in before, which I probably will, Happy New Year, and thanks again for all being awesome and all the fantastic comments and support you've given me. Cheers guys, see you in a bit. Hot chocolate time. I don't know whether you can see this, but it's inside of my tent in the vestibule or porch area. I suppose I don't have to worry about condensation this time of year. It's just going to be frozen solid. So, here I am. My name's Nigella Lawson. I'm here to show you how to make the perfect Bailey's hot chocolate. Not really. So, it's New Year's Eve and it's not midnight, but I'm just fancying I'm not going to wait till midnight because I can't be arsed. So I wanted to bring a drink up to celebrate the new year. I didn't think I'd bring some tinnies up for two reasons. A, drinking freezing cold liquid when it's already like -6, probably not the best idea. Extra weight, and I'll be peeing all night because beer goes right through me. Too much information, I know. So what I did instead, I decided I'd have a hot chocolate. I got some hot chocolate bombs for Christmas. Here we are, hot chocolate bomb. You're supposed to boil the milk and then pour that. Oh, I should just realised I brought a white chocolate one. I was meant to bring a milk chocolate one. Oh, bugger. That's 2020 all over, innit? So, yeah, you put that in your mug and then boil the milk and put the milk on top of it. But I've sneakily, so I brought the milk, didn't want to bring too much milk. There's quite a lot of Baileys in that milk. So, yeah, so let's see how it goes. So, I'll edit, and when I come back, you'll be watching the pan boil, hopefully. Yeah, that's how not to do it. Should have seen that coming. Oh well. Right. And I'm just going to pause that there. We'll come back here in a minute. That's how Nigella wouldn't do it. Well, that didn't go quite as planned, did it? Fortunately, I've got plenty of kitchen roll, well, toilet roll, which I now hopefully won't need to go to the toilet because I've just used 99% of it to mop up all that milk. The good news is it only went on the inner, the ground sheet, and I'll just give it a wipe down when I get home, so it's no major issue. And it was skimmed milk, so it won't smell sour or horrible, because it's virtually water with skimmed milk, isn't it? So
that's just a lesson learned there, that I should have been paying more attention rather than doing a cookery lesson. But on the plus side, this is what it looks like now. It's now the bomb has melted. So was it worth it? Yeah, it actually was. I mean, I'd rather not have spilt milk everywhere, but that is very nice. Plenty of Baileys, plenty of white chocolate, and loads of marshmallows in the middle as well. So I'm well happy with that. So I'll bring you back when I've mopped up a bit more. Well, it's 11:15. Temperature's actually warmed up a little bit. It's like -1. So, and I know it's only like 5 degrees warmer than it's been, but it makes a massive difference. It's been snowing a little bit and raining a little bit, but it's mainly just sleety snow. So hopefully I won't dig the tent out in the morning. So I'm thinking of hitting the hay now, because like I say, the clouds have lifted a bit, but I still can't see any fireworks. I can hear them, but I can't see anything. So I've had my hot chocolate, as you will have seen from my earlier skills. But I'm about ready for turning now, so I'm setting my line for about 7:15. So hopefully it's due to be a clear day tomorrow morning. So I'm not guaranteeing a sunrise, but if we can get some kind of nice morning photography, that'd be awesome. So hopefully the next time I come back to you will be at crack of dawn, and hopefully I'll have had a good night's sleep. Right, I'll see you in the morning. Well, I wasn't going to wake up for the fireworks, but as it happens, I didn't actually get to sleep. They're still going on now, but I mean, it's like 12:10 and they're still going on. But I've seen a right display tonight, I have to say. I'm quite impressed with the amount that has gone on. It's clear that the people who've let the fireworks off have spent all the money that they would have normally spent on New Year's Eve on fireworks instead. Just looking out from the top of the moor across the Wharfdale Valley, it's spectacular. Some really good fireworks, and a lot of it was like, because there's still some clouds, so the clouds were like lighting up like lightning, so it's been really cool. And it seems like people genuinely think they can blast the crap out of 2020 to get rid of it and start 2021 literally with a bang. Anyway, here's hoping 2021 was a better year for everybody. I have to say my 2020 has not been bad, to be fair. You know, the lockdowns have been a pain in the backside and it stopped me going on my holidays, etc. But I've just done more wild camping and I've absolutely loved it, and I've discovered so much. And so yeah, I'm not going to complain about 2020, because there are people in much worse positions than me. So I shall see you all in the morning. See you later. Good morning. Well, it's 7:30. Just had a look at the tent and it's still dark and a bit cloudy, so unfortunately it doesn't look like we're going to get a sunrise at the moment. But that said, it's not due to get proper sunrise till about, I think, 8:25, so it might break through, you never know. So I'm going to get a coffee on and just to warm up a little bit. It's very windy. It's been very windy through the night, so I've not slept for a lot, because I've got my earplugs with me, but I don't know why. I just realised when I woke up this morning I forgot to put them in. So you'd have thought I'd have realised that when I couldn't sleep, wouldn't you? But I don't know, I must have been very tired. But so I've had a bit of a broken sleep, but it's fairly standard when it's windy, isn't it? So yeah, I'll bring you back if I do get some sunrise and if the sun does break through these clouds. So coffee time it is. As you can see, all packed up and ready to go. It is now, so it is 10:09 and it's daylight, but not much of a sunrise coming. It's very cloudy over there. Probably more snow coming. But yeah, no mess there. All just a bit of flat grass and a bit of flat heather, which will spring back in the next 24 hours probably. And the more snow will cover it up anyway. So right, got to find my way back to the car now. Onwards and upwards.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you out there, but every wild camp I go on, I learn something new. And this is only my second winter wild camp, and it's only the first one in the snow, really, proper snow. So, 3 things I've learned. One, nothing to do with winter. Oh, well, not really, or snow. And that's, don't boil milk in your tent. Because obviously, you saw what happened last night. Forgot the milk suddenly does that, you know, you think, oh, it's doing fine, then all of a sudden, boom, it's boiling, and it's boiling over. So that's the first one. Second one, when you're coming on sort of paths like this, it's, I mean, if you're walking through just snow, you're fine, but because it's all like compacted snow and ice now, and it's absolutely ridiculously lethal, so some micro spikes would do the job. It's not enough for crampons, I don't think, really, but yeah, some micro spikes have been great because it's absolutely lethal. I'm having to walk off the path so much just so I can walk in some proper snow to keep a grip. And the third thing I've learnt, well, not learnt but realised, is I need some longer tent pegs for this kind of moorland, because it's already spongy grass and heather. So when I set up last night, nothing to do with the, well, I mean, partly to do with the snow, but partly to do with the fact that it was just very very springy, you know, like when the earth just very slippy. Yeah, partly to do with how it's lethal. This shouldn't really be talking and doing this at the same time. I'm gonna go off the path, hang on. Yeah, I'll just stop. Yeah, partly to do with the springy earth. It's all just really, well, you can see it's all, most of it's heather like this. You can't really see very well because it's all covered in snow. And all the grass is very sort of, I can't really explain it. It's like a mattress. So, you know, there's no earth underneath it for like 3 or 4 inches. So to get it to actually get the tent peg in, I managed just about. And it wasn't mega windy last night, so I did alright. But the wind did get up at one point and I was like, oh, I'm not going to lose the tent peg, I was going to pull them out. But, I mean, it wasn't, like I say, they were in. But I would have wanted to be at the top of Helvellyn, pitching similar grass conditions, because I reckon it'd have pulled all the pegs out if it had been windy. But I just about got away with it. So, I was looking at a few last night online, so, but I'm happy to take any recommendations. I'm probably leaning towards the MSR Groundhogs, or MSR Cyclone, is it? Because they're quite long. I think they're about 20 odd centimetres, which would be ideal for snow and for this kind of terrain. So that's 3 things I've learnt. But every day's a school day, and I think, you know, even people who've been wild camping for donkey's years, you know, you're always learning something. I always forget something. So yeah, so if anybody's got any recommendations for tent pegs, get them in quickly, because I know what I'm like. Once I decide to buy something, I'll buy it pretty sharpish. So please comment below. Boom. And I'll see you in a bit. About to start my walk now, so I've nearly finished. Wind's getting up again. It's not too cold. If I had to guess, I'd say it's about 0 to 1 degrees. That wind makes it a bit chillier. But hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, I'm building up a nice little library now of other videos. If you want to go check those out, I'll always put links at the end of the videos. We just go onto my homepage and click one that you like. As always open to feedback and also any questions anybody might have. feel free to drop a comment. I always get back to you ASAP. And hopefully seeing my videos will encourage other people to go out and do a bit of wild camping. I know I've had a couple of people who've said, that I've inspired them to go out and do some wild camping. If it's your first time, maybe don't go out in these kind of conditions, maybe wait till spring, it's a bit warmer, so you don't have to fork out a fortune in winter kit. But yeah, please do give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you subscribe, I always subscribe back. I'm assuming you're posting videos. If you've no videos, I don't bother. But thanks for watching. Happy New Year. Happy what year? Thanks for watching. Happy New Year. And I'll see you probably January, February time maybe. See you later.